Hello, hello, ladies. This week, I wanted to take you through an up close and broken down stretch. This would be great for post workouts or after a long day or even first thing in the morning. All right, so we're going to begin with our feet hips width apart. Inhale, let's bring those arms up. Deep breath, stretching it out. Exhale, let's bring it down, brush the ground. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, down. And try to sink deeper and deeper into this squat, brushing the ground each time. One more. And up. Very good. Let's bring our hands down. Walking the right foot forward, the left foot back. Drop the back knee. Let's come into a deep hip stretch here. Lunging. You can allow that foot to roll open. If you feel too much limitation in your ankles, or if it's first thing in the morning and your muscles and joints are still cold, you can wait before rolling that ankle open or skipping it all together. Press back. Let's take a deep inhale while our hips are pressed back. Inhale, and then let's exhale. Lunge it back forward. Inhale. Now, if that far down is too much, you can make sure there's a pillow at the back knee. Give it some support, and you can stretch here. But you do want to attempt to sink deeper and deeper, especially if it's post-workout and you're feeling very warmed up. Really give yourself a chance to sink deep into this hip stretch. All right. And this, pressing our hips back, we're stretching the hamstring. You want to attempt to get that knee less and less bent. Okay. The more you straighten out that leg, the more you fold, the deeper stretch we'll get in that hamstring. Okay. Very good. Let's come back onto all fours here. Facing the hands outward. We're going to rock it out before we hit that opposite side. Let's rock it out. We're right here, guys. Hands facing out. Working those wrists. Okay. Deep breath. Let's bring them in. Same thing. Deep breath. Bring them back forward. And let's step the left foot up. Stretching that right one back behind us. Sinking deep into that low lunge on the opposite side. Again, we're going to start with the breath. Inhale as we press our hips back. Exhale as we open it up, that chest. Deep breath. Really sinking into it, guys. And you can play around with your positioning here. Okay, you can bring your hands over to the left of that left foot. You can go center, or you can stay on the right. Play around with it. Really work to get into that deep stretch. Okay, let's take advantage of this time to sink the breath to the body and stretch deeply. You can do this several times a week. I recommend that you do this several times a week. And let's bring it back to all fours. We're going to do those wrists again, okay? Hands out. Rock it side to side. Deep breath. Let's flip them over. Very good. Back here, let's bring the left hand to the middle. Shift the weight to that left hand. Let's open up with the right. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, opening up. Exhale. Inhale. And let's bring it all the way back and back forward. Let's thread it through. Okay, you can rest your head down. You can stretch that left arm up above your head, or you can take it behind your back. tuck it into that right thigh for a deep twist. Whatever feels best, but lower that right shoulder away from your ear as you rest here. Deep breath. And releasing that left hand, pressing it down, lifting yourselves up. And we're taking that right hand, shifting it to the middle, pressing all of our weight onto that right hand. Let's open up with the left. Inhale. Exhale. Spread it through. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, through. Inhale, opening it up. And let's take it all the way back and forward, spreading it all the way through. Resting down again, stretching your hand up above the head or tucking it at your low back into the thigh. Whatever feels best. You might have more range of motion on one side, so one side might feel fine to reach behind the back, but the other side doesn't. Okay, listen to your body. Don't force it. Okay, this is just a deep, gentle stretch for the body. You're meant to feel really good after this. Woo. And let's bring that right hand back down, pressing up. All right. Both hands are down. We're on all fours in our tabletop position, guys. We're gonna tuck our toes, arch our spine, tuck our chin for the inhale, shoot the butt back. And then as we exhale, flatten out the feet, arch the spine, and gazing up. Exhale. In, out, and deep breath. Mm. And back to a neutral position. This time, we're going to stretch that right leg out to the side, coming on the edge of the foot, okay? The edge of the foot. And you're tucking your toe, tucking the toe of the left, okay? Hands down, nice and flat, all right? And we're going to rock, okay? I want you to rock all the way back to the heel and forward. All the way back to the heel and forward, just creating a little bit of heat in that hip to allow us to sink into it. All right, deep stretch. Guys, don't hesitate to grab a pillow for support of these knees as we go through these stretches, okay? I don't want you hurting your knees. I want you to feel supported. I want them to have cushion if they need it, okay? Woo! And let's press up. All right. And inhaling, bringing that left arm up and over. Don't press into the knee joint. You can press here at the hip. You can go below the knee. You can come above the knee onto the thigh. Whatever feels best to you. But don't press into the knee. Now, as you fold, as you reach over, you're going to feel that knee like you want to fold in. Don't do that. Okay? Keep the chest open and gaze up towards the sky slightly if you can. The foot is flat at this point. You're not on the edge. You're not on the edge of the foot. You're flattening out that foot if you can. We're getting good ankle stretching in this position as well. And down. Woo! Switch it up. Okay. Left foot out. Come up to the edge. Toe of that right foot. And let's rock. Shift back onto the heel and forward. And you can get into this as deep as you can. This can be a very well pronounced rocking forward and back, or it might just be central. It might just be real tight right here. Whatever feels best for you this morning. Okay? Get into it if you can. Deep breathing. Woo! And let's press up. Flatten out that foot. Inhale, arm up and over. Keep the chest open. Gazing up to the sky. Deep breath. and down. Very good job. Let's come into a deep squat position, guys. If you can. If not, you can come up here. Okay? You can come from the top, push those knees out. You can even sit in a chair and work on opening those hips here. But if you can, get those heels down. Okay? Sit up nice and straight. Crown of the head is high. The back is nice and straight. Pressing those elbows out against the knees. Let's rock it out if you can. Deep breath. And we're going to press up. And we're going to bring it back down. Pressing up. And bring it back down. And if this move feels really easy to you and you want to challenge yourself a bit more in this movement with mobility, bring the hands behind the head. Bring it up. Drop it all the way down. And that chest open. Ooh! And back up. This is challenging the mobility through the entire body, guys, from the ankles to the knees to the hips, all the way up through the back, the shoulders. One more. Drop it all the way down. Chest comes up, pressing the hip back, forcing that chest to open up, shoulders go back. Very good. Ooh. Let's bring it up to a standing position. Nice and easy here. Inhale, arms up. And back down. Whew. All right. Let's grab at the ankles before we switch to a little bit more upper body. Get those quads stretched out. Deep breaths. Now, this is what's called a static stretch. It means you're not moving through the stretch. Okay, so you really want to save these type of stretches for after movement. Once you're already warmed up, once your muscles are already a little bit more loose, okay, then you can get into a good deep static stretch and hold, okay? With this, it's important that you're not here. Pull that knee in, point it down, stand up nice and straight, level out those hips. A lot of times we end up with one hip higher than the other. Level them out, sit up nice and straight. Okay? Switch it up. Level it out. Point that knee down. This is a very active static stretch, okay? You're not just hanging out here. You want to be firmly pressing that knee down, forcing that quad to stretch out, okay? You can even, if you can grab your ankle, flex that foot, you'll feel that quad stretch out even more, okay? Deep breaths. And release. Very good. All right, let's take the right arm up and over behind the head, pulling that elbow down. Relax the shoulders. And release. Switching it up. Relax those shoulders down, guys. You don't want to be here. Okay, shoulders down. Pulling that elbow firmly down. Getting a very good deep stretch through the tricep, all the way into that lat, into the serratus right here, okay? Especially after core work and upper body stuff. This is a really good stretch, guys, if you're doing it correctly. Woo! Let's bring those shoulders back in some circles here. Loosening them up. Loosening them up. Loosening them up. That's it. Bring them up to the ears and back. Let's stretch here, pulling gently to the right, stretching that left arm out, ball of the fist. Let's rotate. Switch. Feel free to stop if you feel it real. If you feel like you rotate here and you're like, oh man, that's real tight, you can hold there. Hold there for a second. Breathe into it. Attempt to relax your shoulder. Give it a second to release. A lot of times we have trigger points, bunched up muscles all through our neck, through our shoulders, into those arms, guys. It's a very common place. And it can cause a lot of pain. It can cause a lot of tension, headache. All right, guys, this next stretch, if you can't fully get into it, that's perfectly fine. Listen to your body today, okay? Clasp those hands behind your back. Brace your core, bend the knees, and we're going to forward fold. Now, I want you to allow those arms to come up behind you as far as they can. If they stop here and you're like, I can't go no more, that's fine. That's fine. Stop right there and hold. But if you can, get those arms all the way up behind you. Bend those knees. Don't lock the knees, guys. Deep breath. Let all that tension fall away from the neck. Slowly release. Come out of it. Back into a forward fold. Let the arms hang loose. Let the head hang loose. Tuck the chin. We're going to roll up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Very good. Inhale, arms up. And bring them down. Very good job this morning, ladies. Please continue to use this stretch session as often as necessary in the mornings, after workouts, or before bed. Until next time.